High-speed winds make southern Wyoming's Carbon County one of the best places in the country for wind power. Here, on the Overland Trail Ranch, Power Company of Wyoming, or PCW, is proposing the largest wind project in the country, the Chokecherry and Sierra Madre Wind Energy Project, to take advantage of the windy conditions. The proposed project's 1,000 turbines on 2,000 acres of the ranch will produce 3,000 megawatts of renewable energy that will reduce carbon dioxide emissions by 7 to 11 million metric tons per year, equal to taking 1.3 million cars off the road. The electricity will power nearly 1 million homes in Arizona, Nevada, and Southern California. The Chokecherry and Sierra Madre project area contains a variety of habitat types and wildlife species, including greater sage-grouse, a candidate for listing by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service as a threatened species. Wyoming is home to nearly 40% of all sage-grouse found in the United States. To determine possible impacts of the project on sage-grouse, PCW hired SWCA Environmental Consultants in 2009 to survey and monitor the species. SWCA's habitat modeling and sage-grouse population monitoring efforts are helping identify patterns of wildlife use to avoid and minimize impacts in siting the infrastructure. Studies will help quantify the benefits of PCW's conservation measures, such as fence marking and removal, grazing management, wildfire rehabilitation, habitat enhancement, and siting of all project infrastructure outside of Wyoming's sage-grouse core area habitats. So far, SWCA scientists have collected one of the largest single data sets ever compiled for the greater sage-grouse and its habitat. Crews use solar-powered GPS transmitters attached to the backs of female sage-grouse, recording 4 to 8 GPS locations per bird per day, which are then relayed via the Argo satellite to the SWCA database. We then combine data from GPS tags with on-the-ground surveys to develop a complete picture of how sage-grouse use the landscape. A parallel study of male sage-grouse is being funded by the National Wind Coordinating Collaborative and Wyoming Game and Fish Department. Partners in the male study include the University of Missouri, U.S. Forest Service, Wyoming Game and Fish, PCW, and SWCA. Data from the studies offer great insights into how sage-grouse use different areas at different times for lekking, nesting, brood rearing, and during winter, adding tremendously to the scientific body of knowledge about the species. After construction, we will monitor the birds to evaluate their response in terms of behavior, habitat use, survival, and other population characteristics. Thanks to PCW's investments in environmental research and conservation, we now have sage-grouse data that would have been impossible without the Chokecherry and Sierra Madre Wind Project. By letting science help shape the design of the project, Chokecherry and Sierra Madre is a model for other land and energy development projects throughout western sagebrush country and beyond.